Today we will correct our homework and we will solve more exercises on the rules of power. First of all, let's start correcting our homework, which is number 2, page 20. The first one, 3 power 4 times 5 power 4. We see that it has different bases and the same power. So as we took in the class, when we have different bases and the same power, we can gather or group the different bases in the same parentheses, and we put for them the same power. So it will become 3 times 5 power 4 equal to 15 power 4. The second one, the same. We apply the same rule that when we have different bases, which are 8 and 5, and same power, we can group 8 and 5, which are the bases, in a parenthesis, and the answer we put for it a power. So it will become 40 power 3. The third one, the same case also. So you must study that when we have different bases and same power, we can gather or group or put the different bases in the same parentheses and put for the answer the power. Here we gather 5, 3 and 4 in the same parentheses and we put 2, which become equal to 60 power 2. We must note that this rule can be applied only when we have, again, different bases, same power, and when we have between the bases times and not a plus. I want to remind you that when we have times, we can apply this rule. When we have a plus, we can't do that. We can't do that. Number 4. 3 power 5 over 4 power 5. It's the same case, but here as a fraction. So we have different bases and same power. We put the bases in a parenthesis and we put for them a power. So it will become 3 over 4 power 5 equal to 0.75 power 5. Number 5. I want from you to concentrate very well in number 5. We have 8 power 3 over 2 power 3. We have different bases and same power. We can apply the rule. We can put 8 over 2 as a power of 3, which become 4 power 3. This is 100% correct. But we can also solve it in another way. Let's see how. 8, as we took in the class, it is 2 power 3. So we can decompose 8 into 2 power 3. And we put the 3 outside. 2 power 3, it remains the same. Up 2 power 3 bracket 3. So as we took, we must multiply 3 times 3. It becomes 2 power 9 over 2 power 3. When we have the same base, different power, now we must subtract the powers. It becomes 2, 9 minus 3, which becomes 2 power 6. So we can solve it in the two ways. In the way when we have different bases, same power, and as I solved here. So as I make here, I decompose 8 into 2 power 3 and then I continue. So I connect two rules in the same equation, which the first one I multiply the powers, then I subtract them. Number 6, the same as number 5, the same rule. We can also decompose 9 into 3 power 2. As we started in the class also, that 9 is 3 power 2. Then 3 power 2, and we keep 4 over 3 power 4. So it becomes 2 times 4 over 3 power 4. 2 times 4 become 8. Okay, it's become 3 power 8 over 3 power 4 equal to 3 power 8 minus 4 equal to 3 power 4. So here we also multiply the powers, then we subtract them according to the rules of power that we took them. So we can decompose the number as you see here, and we can also solve it as we have different bases and same power. That both methods or solutions are correct. Number 7. Number 7 we have 2 power 3 bracket parenthesis 4. So here as we took also we must multiply the powers. It is easy. 2 power 3 times 4 equal to power 12. 8. The same rule also we must apply it here. 5 power 2 parenthesis 3 equal to 5 power 2 times 3 equal 5 power 6. So whenever we have parentheses between the powers, you must multiply them. The last one, which is 10 power 4 parenthesis 2, we must also multiply the powers. 10 power 4 times 2 equal to 10 power 8. So by this homework, by this number, we can more understand the rules of power. When we multiply them, when we subtract them, and when we multiply them. And also again I want from you to always remember that when we have different bases, same power, we can put the bases in the same parentheses, but if we have between the bases times and not a plus. And don't forget number 5 and number 6, we decompose the numbers, so we can decompose the numbers to become smaller, and we can continue solving. Now let's solve number 6, page 18. The question is asking us to write as an integer. Let's remember that power of 10, the same number of power, we must put the same number of zeros. Now for example 10 power 3, so we put 1000, so we put 1 beside it 3 zeros. 10 power 4, we put 1 and beside it 4 zeros. 2 times 10 power 2, it's 2 times 100 equal 200. 3 times 10 power 2, so we put 3 times 1 beside it 2 0 equal 300. 3 times 10 power 3 equals 3 times 1 beside it 3 zeros, and it becomes 3000. So don't forget that the number of zeros is equal to the number of power in powers of 10. Now let's start solving number 9, page 18. Write in the form of an integer times a power of 10. So they are asking us to write in the form, so we will put an integer times power of 10. What is an integer? Integer is a number, okay, so it is can be any number times a power of 10. So we will make opposite what we made in number 10. Here we have the whole number, we will decompose it. 2000, we will put it 2 times 10 power 3. So here we will count the zeros and we will put the power of 10 according to the number of zeros. 25,000 is equal to 25, the number alone, the integer alone, times 1, 2, 3, 3 zeros, so times 10 power 3. The third one, 50,000 equal to 5 times 10 power 4, since we have 4 zeros. 300,000 equal to 3 times 10 power 5, because we have 5 zeros. 4 million is equal to 4 times 10 power 6, since we also have 6 zeros. So in this exercise we put the integer, which is the number, times the power of 10, which is the power of 10 is equal to the number of zeros.